When I was practicing plaintiff personal injury litigation and doing trials, my brother, Bill Gorman, was involved in a series of complex and difficult personal injury automobile cases. Because of my experience, not only in my own work as a personal injury lawyer, but also my involvement with the Ontario Trial Lawyers Association, I was in a position where I could make that decision very easily, unlike many people who no doubt would have to make some inquiries and spend some time making that important decision as to what trial lawyer should I retain to represent me. I called Tim Boland, whom I knew as an excellent trial lawyer, and Tim was kind enough to take on Bill's case. That case that Tim conducted was a long and difficult case with numerous defense counsel. It was a long, drawn-out case. The insurance companies fought that case all the way through, never let up. Tim was a very capable and determined lawyer. It went to trial, and he won that case at trial. And they appealed the case to the Ontario Court of Appeal, and that was also successful for my brother. And so I saw someone who was passionate about his work, someone who was extremely capable, and that's why I was delighted to be able to speak to you about Tim Boland and about the firm that he has developed known as Boland Howe, because I have also had contact with and been engaged with many of the lawyers in that firm, and I can speak very highly of not only Tim Boland but his entire firm. Choosing a lawyer is not an easy thing, and I thought I would take a moment to tell you some of the things that I thought were important when I made that decision. You need a lawyer, obviously, who's going to be understanding, who's going to be a person who has a reputation with the insurance companies of being someone that will fight the case and go to trial. I know from my own clients that people don't want to go to trial. The prospect of a trial is something that they would prefer to avoid, and that's perfectly understandable. When I say that someone is a capable trial lawyer, it doesn't mean that the case will go to trial. Far from it. What it really means is the insurance companies get to know whether the lawyer you hire is one that will go the distance, is capable, can go to trial, and can win. That's what Tim Boland does. And I know from experience that lawyers who don't go to trial, who simply settle cases, and in many instances settle them inappropriately for less compensation than the case deserves, those people don't represent their clients well. And that's a critical thing for you to decide when you retain a lawyer. You shouldn't be afraid that a lawyer who is a good trial lawyer and has a reputation as a good trial lawyer is simply going to take you to trial. Far from it, as I said. That lawyer is going to be in the strongest position to settle your case and proceed through your case to a good result without going to trial. It's only in those cases where the insurance companies are particularly difficult and will not settle a case for what's fair and reasonable that a lawyer has to push the case and go to trial. But if the lawyer you retain isn't capable of doing the trial, the insurance company will know that, and that will be reflected in their offer. It won't be adequate.